The person who hits you with the car keeps their limbs, they keep their bones fine.
But they don't
they
keep the
pay
what?
you
They
back.
don't keep the what? They don't keep the money.
The man. It's about the money. Exactly.
I'll just drink.
Words I know that you until I say the only words I know that you until
I know you see it, girl. This ain't sitting real good in my soul. Everywhere this little girl goes, she pick up another obstacle. She was my heart. I don't know the tribe or the fall, but by default, she don't think of me.
Hi guys, welcome to Life of Wolf. With me I have Blessing and Hillary, the littiest.
I tried to wink, but no.
You can't see. These got glasses. But yeah, these lovely people are joining me today, and we're going to be covering basically life in Mauritius as a student. Yeah. So basically, we're going to be comparing our struggles. That's what we're going to be doing while sipping on wine.
My name is Nogwanda Blessing Dlamini. I am.
Your whole government name.
Yes.
On the internet.
What am I supposed to
For all
say?
these-
My name is Nogwanda Blessing Dlamini. I am. What else beyond that?
You might as well tell them where you were born, what hospital, what time.
I was
They will
born in
find you.
Mauritian, Nazarene, Swaziland. Oh, I'm kidding. I was born there, but like that's a whole.
My name is Hillary. You see, you don't give a government name. Huh?
First of all, for me, when I was coming to Mauritius, I really thought that I was going to be like running by the beach side. I thought I was going to be living by the beach. I had, in my head, there was a little dog.
Yes.
You know, I was running. And then I found out, when I came on the island, I was like, oh, I'm in the center of the island. There's just like cars everywhere and stuff. And the beach is kind of further than I initially thought.
Yeah.
So that was literally just it for me. Yeah, that's literally it. It's the beach. Because I was like, oh, island life, cool. I knew in terms of like partying and stuff, there wasn't going to be nothing. Because I did some research on that prior.
She wanted to make sure that it sleeps.
I needed to know.
And how about the people? What was your...
I knew it was going to be predominantly like mixed culture vibes. I knew that. So I was not surprised when I came here. I wasn't like a cultural shock. So in terms of people, yeah. People are nice. It's a welcoming place.
How long have you been here?
Since 2018. 3 years now. Almost a year.
Really?
Yeah.
You've had a fairly good experience.
I'm a Mauritian, basically.
Yeah.
I've been here for a very long time.
Okay.
I think you're generally a positive person. I think that's another thing.
Oh no, we're still at the beginning of the video.
Oh,
We'll
my
get
bad.
into it. But yeah, in general, they're nice. But like, obviously, I've had my experiences. But
Yeah.
and also, I think we need to also know that like, I feel like Mauritian people are fairly shy. So I haven't gotten to really interact with people enough to even know whether you're like a nice person or not a nice person. So I think that's why I'm saying, okay, they're cool, they're okay. Because I haven't really gotten to know, I haven't made like, oh my god, this is my closest Mauritian friend. I haven't even gotten
You don't have close Mauritian friends?
I don't have Mauritian friends,
At
period.
all?
I have classmates.
3 years.
3 years I have classmates. The people I could even say I'm closest to is like the people I've worked with or worked for. Let me see. I'm always closer to my bosses for some reason. But yeah, I think it's
If I had glasses, I would have done the same thing. Personally, I hadn't done research.
you're just like, let's
I
dive
was
in
just
and
an
first, yeah.
ignorant child. I just applied, and for me, everything kind of happened in a rush. So coming here was rushed. I don't know what I expected. I did know Mauritius as like a destination island. So I expected it to be like a very pretty place, which it was. The drive from the airport to the house and whatever, it's a nice place. But you get to the house and then you're like, okay.
What this is.
Like I didn't realize I had high expectations.
Okay.
You know, you don't do research, you have high expectations, you don't know, and then you come here and then it's like a whole lot of disillusionment from an illusion that you didn't
I
even
did what?
guys from an illusion that you didn't even really have, but you
Came into
realize
study
you
so
had.
I can't flex.
I'm not here for friendships.
Oh, come on.
She's not. Clearly.
I did not do research on the people. I'm seeing a lot of people who look very Indian, And I'm like, oh damn. And going to the bus stop and I see the buses, it's like completely different. It was very different. Language different.
Oh, yeah.
I get to school, I'm like an African. And then there's like everyone else who's like Mauritian.
Oh yeah,
And
you're like,
people know each other, and that's the first time in my whole life where I was like, oh damn, I'm different. Like it's the first time I've ever felt different. I hated it, but the only reason I hated it was because I expected it to be like home and it wasn't. I wish I had come with a more open mind, like this is not home. I shouldn't expect people to have the same mannerisms. I shouldn't expect all that. So I had a lot of culture shock, let me put it like that.
yeah, basically I also feel like with Mauritians, they're not really as inclusive. They sort of stare at you like you've just hopped out
They're
the
nice,
window.
but it's still like,
Yeah, their niceness sometimes comes from just intrigue.
Yeah.
At like, oh my god, this person, their body shape is different. They look different.
they speak different.
Yeah, and the first question, it's very like invasive almost. Where are you from? Like, where you, and you're kind of like, you get it. But then like in class, my in-class experience, like they kind of don't include you because of the language. First,
Oh yeah, definitely.
guys, group work is the worst. It's hell. So yeah.
I don't think group work should be done.
A thing.
Period.
Well, all I did was watch one video before coming here. That was
Of people parasailing.
Also, you saw people,
Actually, I did.
people on a boat, and you're like, I want to be there.
the only part that was wrong was this English being an official language.
Guys, that's what they tell you.
It's a lie.
When you come here, they're like,
It's
English
a
is
lie.
our first language, right?
It's a scam.
Don't be fooled by
It's
that,
a
guys.
lie.
Doesn't make any sense.
They will Creole you to death. I'm
Eh.
telling you. I'm serious. I was even in a group chat, a group with these girls. Guys, they were just speaking Creole. I was like, guys, like, do you mind actually speaking English? And she's like, you're in a Creole country. And then I'm like,
What?
I'm at an
For real?
Australian university. So upon coming here, I was promised English, ma'am.
They should remove English as their official language because even in other places they don't ask you for English. They say, Creole? No. And you say no, Anglais, and then they're like French. They actually do
It's
prefer
the
French
last
over.
thing.
Yeah,
Exactly.
English is like.
So the language thing. So that was a lie, and I noticed it as soon as I got here because my landlord came to pick me up from the airport. And in the airport it's fine. They speak English. It's okay. I was single lad. The guy asked to search my bag, of course, because I'm black.
Of course,
I'm tall.
definitely.
And I'm dark. I'm black. I'm not
Yeah.
just black.
It's black.
Yeah,
black.
black. So
Yeah.
yeah, I was told that was fine. I'm kind of used to that by now. And as soon as I got out, I could tell that this guy can't speak
Yeah.
proper English, or at least the one I expected, because I expected
Fluency.
yes,
Basic fluency, not even like.
Back home we list English as our official language, and people speak English. It's not half or you don't see a visible struggle. It just rolls out. It just rolls off the tongue. It was just off. I don't know how to explain it. It was just off.
The vibes.
I didn't feel like I was about to have a good time. Unlike you, I actually had an open mind. Yeah.
First, I thought he was pointing at me at first.
I like no.
I was fairly open-minded, and I was like, okay, this is about to be. I'm just ready to see what this is.
So you weren't exactly disappointed. You were just kind
I was disappointed.
Yeah.
That's messed up because I was. I really was.
Yeah.
With no expectation, somehow this place manages to disappoint me. I guess I also didn't like where I was staying at the time because of the people that I was surrounded with. They were not the people I was kind of used to. They were more obedient and more
Compliant.
compliance. That's it.
yeah.
And I'm not
Kind
not
of like
that
loud
at
and
all.
out there and free
Not
spirited.
necessarily loud.
I think
but
free
like-
spirited is the one.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I align myself more towards like anarchy, if anything. So these guys that I was with, I was like, how are you comfortable living with whatever rules this guy has put in place.
Hey, because
Oh,
the
there were
student
also
houses,
students.
the
Don't
student
see that, yeah.
houses, you can't have people over. They can't sleep over. At some point, it's just.
I broke that rule. But
Guys, I mean,
that's
we're
a-
humans at the end of the day.
that's another
We
story.
do want to have social lives. We do want to like bring.
I
some,
feel like have
Yeah.
those rules at res. Like if
Exactly.
you have res at a university has res, and then they check who comes in and come out. Because a lot of the situations with res is like a lot of your social people and your social group is there, so you
Yeah.
can meet up with people there and whatnot. But outside, when it's like a house. And like you can't bring people over, you can't celebrate your birthday. You have to do it during the day, like you're a child, a
Yeah.
6-year-old child.
Even for me, at the first place I stayed, it was first chilled. You know, guys, I feel like if you're stating these things, please say it in the lease so that I can actually decide whether
Yeah,
I want to
true,
come.
true,
Because my
true.
landlord, because I was so desperate for a visa, guys, he was literally, you know, when you want something, people take advantage of that and they just treat you anyhow. So I was so desperate to sign it because I needed to sign a lease to get a visa.
Yeah, yeah.
So I did that and I read all the conditions. I was like, okay, cool. Now when I get there, now he's now telling us, now he's putting up rules. Like this was months in when people are now having parties and stuff. Now he comes like, you're actually not allowed. Actually, as a matter of fact, you're not allowed that, you're not allowed this, that. But I'm like, sir, this is not in the lease.
Yeah.
Literally, it's not in the
Yeah.
lease. So you became strict to a point where he was like, only people you're allowed over are people from school. So
For real?
do you? Yeah, that's what he said. So do you think as a foreigner that I'm actually gonna like enjoy? You guys, yeah. Basically, if you are coming here, make sure you do a lot of research.
Yeah.
In
Give
the
yourself
place.
some time. Don't
Yeah.
do yourself. Yeah.
Don't rush.
Don't come here. If you're gonna come here,
Yeah.
write to me, and then I will tell you the things that you need, or I will put you in touch with people that you need to get in touch with to have a good
I
time.
think the
man.
best thing to do here is just getting yourself a house.
Yeah.
Like if you can get a house where, because I believe, for example, I'm going back home. If there's a student who's coming here, I live in a house now, and I live with people. We've got all the freedom that we want. We are people. That's how I feel. I feel like a person. I feel like my own person.
And get a car, because there's no Uber.
Yeah, there's no.
That's another thing.
Due to some.
But
law.
we don't
Here's the
have
thing.
Uber in my country either.
But can you move around? Okay,
Yes.
that's different.
Yes.
You see, if you don't have Uber in your country, but you can move around comfortably and freely, then you don't need to have Uber. In this country, they need it because of the tourists who are coming in,
Also
or
'cause
the
at 6
students who are
p.m.
coming in. 'Cause
Everything
here's
is
the
cut
thing.
out.
Exactly. Guys, you
It's
cannot
what
find
you
a cab like on a Tuesday night.
Imagine.
Maybe after 6 you will not just find a cab.
Imagine.
Like, do y'all know that? Are you with us?
The way I used to play football at night
Yeah.
at 8 p.m.
Yeah.
The football pitch wasn't too far away from where I lived. It was just like a 5-minute walk. But every day I felt like I was sussed out because at 8 p.m. when I'm walking to the pitch, it's empty.
Dead.
The
Silence.
streets are empty. You can, like, if someone wants to kill you, they could literally,
Yeah.
It's over.
They could like stab you once, wait for you to run, catch up, stab you again, wait for you to run, catch up, stab you again. They can kill you for like 5 hours and no one's gonna find. No one's gonna find. And everyone who's driving at night is driving fast.
Yeah.
I almost got killed at crossing because I'm black and I was wearing black. This guy just,
Why were you wearing black at night?
You need a reflective
Hey.
jacket.
Hillary. Hillary.
I was going to play football. I wasn't thinking about
No.
being visible.
Yo, you don't want to be the
I
first. You don't want to be the
I-
first African
think
to get
about
hit
these
by a
things.
car on this island, man.
I
I think about these
my
things at
fees.
night.
So
And
it's
I feel
okay.
like getting hit by a car is a big ghetto as well. Like,
It is.
your daughter was hit by a car. What? It's ghetto, guys. I'm sorry. I've been hit by a car before. I won't lie. But it's the ghetto.
It is ghetto. It is ghetto, girl.
You're just there like
That's the first time.
Just
That's the
stay on
first
the
time.
road,
That's the
guys.
first time
You've
I've
been
heard
hit
that.
by a car.
I have at
happened?
church.
I'm
Huh?
sorry, please tell that story.
Okay, so we were at church. We're at a 70s themed dinner.
Uh-huh.
So all this, you know.
Where's your
70s.
church, girl?
It was at a dinner place,
Okay.
basically. So we had to all go there. And I had told my mom I don't want to go. She forced me. Cool. So we were. She parked on this like uphill thing. So we got out the car and she kept telling us, guys, let's go. We're just like chilling by the side of the car. Me and my brother, we're all on the same side. Then this old lady just came in front of us. I think she wanted to park.
I don't know if I can pick it up.
Don't cut this part in the
Thank
edits.
Okay.
Girls looking up to girls. It's like,
No one told me to.
but yeah, anyway.
Gender
So
wars.
we were just like chilling. We were not chilling, but we were standing outside the car. And we just kept saying, guys, come. So,
Fill it up.
The whole point was not to interrupt. You're supposed to
Oh,
get.
you want
you're
more
supposed-
wine?
You're supposed to get my.
she's like
My-
sneaking it under her legs. Guys, it's okay, we're drinking wine. Let them know. But yeah, I was saying like we're just chilling and standing outside, and then this old lady just comes with her daughter. Her daughter was like probably in her 50s. Then the lady was very old, and she was just in front of us, guys. From nowhere, she accelerates up the hill. Next thing, I'm underneath the car, and then her car was actually stopped. It hit my mom's car with force, so that's what stopped it.
Huh?
Otherwise, if my mom's car wasn't there, would have been run over completely. And my brother's next to me under the car.
Wait. Wait, I'm sorry. Together.
You're fucked up.
And we had new.
Sorry, pardon my French.
You were both
It's
together.
a true story. And I'm just hearing, Mela Baraka! My mom is screaming. She's screaming. But I'm like, guys, I'm under a car. Like, my brother's here as well. Like,
Wow, guys.
So you're just under the car. You're just like. Just like.
yeah. And our shoes came off.
Hey.
The impact took off our shoes. Everything else was fine. And it ripped his joggers.
Yeah.
But like, I was like, fine. But like, it just took off our
Wait,
shoes.
both of you were under the car.
Yeah, we were all like this. Guys, it's a miracle.
Hey.
That's actually
Yeah.
hilarious.
Yeah.
But then, yeah, that happened. And we, dust ourselves. Get out, we're fine.
You guys just came up. Do you understand how comical this thing
It's like.
Yeah, but my mom is still crying. Security comes. The woman still doesn't know what she did. She's still just chilling. And her daughter comes out.
You guys didn't scream or anything.
Oh, no.
You guys were hit and you're just like.
I
It
think
was
it happened
more
too
shocking.
quick.
It was more
Oh, okay.
It
shocking.
happened too
Okay.
quick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then the lady's like, please don't scream. You're going to frighten my mom.
What?
Are you serious? Like, that's the first thing that comes to your mind is that you're scared. My mom's panic will frighten your elderly mom who should not even be driving. So yeah, we were hit back, and then
Did
we
you
went.
go to the hospital?
No, we went to dinner after. Like we went to the dinner. We were fine. I just had like a mild backache. I had a mild, and I had sports the next day. I still went to
You're
sports.
supposed to go to the hospital. If
What's in the
something
name
like
of-
that happens, you go to the hospital to check. You could be bleeding internally. You could have a fracture somewhere. Something.
I was fine.
Wow, guys.
We paid like $50 for that dinner,
But-
per person.
Why you guys paid for getting hit?
She
Compensation.
just fixed my mom's car. They were church friends.
Just go to the hospital.
Some people have money.
Please forgive my brother Hillary here.
You need to
He's not a church person.
We should
financial
have extorted
compensation.
them.
Yes.
We should have really extorted
Anyway,
them.
we
You go to the
diverted
hospital,
there.
you say you
Yeah.
got a concussion.
That's
You say you
ghetto.
got.
That it is
Yeah, you
ghetto.
don't go telling people that story, but yeah, I just
It
did.
is ghetto.
It's ghetto.
Come
And you
Come
guys
back to
took
this
it.
video
and
when
you
you
guys
have 1
took it
million
like
subscribers.
gangsters. Yeah, you guys took it like gangsters though. Like you guys were
We
just
just
there like.
dusted ourselves, man. We're fine.
If I got hit, they would have paid for my school fees.
Definitely.
So
definitely.
that was my thought process.
If I get hit here, I'm going to make noise.
Guys, there's something called dying. Like, excuse me.
Now you can't die from a car.
Like
from
you
getting
do,
hit.
people do
Guys, it's
die.
very- do you know what?
There's
A
so
car-
many people that have
First
died.
hand, a car
That's-
is powerful. A
that's-
car can
that's
take
fake
you
news.
down. I'm telling you from
That's fake
Wait,
news.
Hillary, I'm so sorry. You're so
Listen to
similar
me.
to the people who say COVID is a myth, and the
Listen to
people
me.
who say they can't get HIV because
Listen to
their
me.
immune systems are strong.
Listen to me. COVID
If
is a
your
myth,
what? If your immune system
and
is
you
strong,
can't die from getting hit.
you're the type to say. You're the type of person to say, "Let's have sex once, you will not fall pregnant,
Yes,
baby."
yes.
Let's just do it. You are the type. Don't listen to him, actually. And actually,
Listen.
on that note, if you want to find out about the island, don't go to him.
Yes, don't trust him.
Oh,
To finally solidify my philosophy.
hey, philosophy now.
Listen, children are not human beings. There you go.
Yo,
That's it.
Is there a blank that's hidden
That's it.
somewhere that y'all are hiding from me? Because I want in.
Anyway, on a
Oh.
serious note,
Where were we?
I was telling my thing. You can't get killed by a car. On that positive note, when you step on the crossing, they stop.
Hey, oh yeah, that's one thing that was
stop.
actually amazing.
Yeah.
Like I'd get here and people stopped for
stop.
me.
You
Like
need to
they
walk.
stop. Even
Back
if you
home, they
just
don't-
jump in, they stop. At home, you get hit at the crossing line if you don't
wait.
communicate with the driver. You have to look them in the eye, yeah, and then they go, and then you go, and then you cross.
Or you like.
Or you
ask,
tell them to
yes,
stop.
Yeah.
Like,
Exactly,
yo.
you ask, you're like, hey.
'Cause
Or like,
Now we can tell that
But
I'm
you
the
know
polite
what?
one here.
No, but you know what? If you hit me at a zebra crossing, guess who's gonna get into trouble? It's you.
you're right.
That
And
is
then you
true.
get money.
Let's stop monetizing over. Let's stop sacrificing our bones.
You don't even have to do YouTube after that.
Stop sacrificing our bones,
Pay for
guys.
your life.
Please be safe. Stay safe. The person who hits you with the car keeps their limbs. They keep their bones fine.
But they don't
they
keep that
pay
what?
you
They
back.
don't keep that what? They don't keep that money.
The man. It's
You
about
don't
the
keep that
money. Exactly.
I'll just drink.
Where was I? I feel like I was saying something very important.
Oh, okay, yeah. You were being stabbed in a field. And then you stood up and you ran and you were stabbed again.
Now that's a terrible. That's yes. So you can't die. You can't die. No, you can't die from someone. I was saying something very important actually. Yes, how the place dies at like 7.
Yeah, no,
o'clock.
it dies.
And then wait.
At 6:30.
Wait, there's this concept I need to get out. So, on one chill Thursday morning, I wake up.
He's setting the scene right there.
No, you guys need to understand.
This video, it's got a timer, man. Anyway,
Right.
you were saying
Yes.
something.
Hey, wait,
So,
let's let him set his
Thursday.
scenery.
Yeah, like,
Laughing at him.
actually.
I wake up, it's a normal day. I'm thinking I'm supposed to be going to uni. At that point, uni is just a walking distance from where I live. I'm thinking that's the only thing I need to worry about. However, I'm like, okay, when I come back, I need to buy some food. I need to buy some bread. I love bread. Or whatever I need to buy in my mind. So I go to school.
Bread.
My
It was
class,
definitely bread. Let's continue.
my class was from 10 to noon. At noon, I finish my class. I talk to my people. You know, unlike you guys, my people are good. So I come back home after talking to my people, and then as I get off the bus, I notice that everything is closed. This is like 1 p.m. 1 p.m. in the afternoon.
On a Sunday?
No, Thursday.
Ah,
No,
Thursday.
you know Thursday they close.
They close on
They
Thursday.
yeah,
So
guys,
that's
they close on Thursday.
That's what I'm trying to explain. This is the first time I didn't know that they closed. So I'm like, did people go for lunch and they just didn't come back? And I'm looking around and I'm like, it's everywhere.
dead.
It's everywhere.
You
And
hear the
Dead.
doors, you hear them closing the gates, man.
I walked everywhere. It's just silent.
Searching for your bread.
But I just want bread.
It's not just closed. It's like
Shut up.
also the streets also empty. You know, there's no one, and I'm like, I was like,
What is it about Thursday?
brief history. Thursday was a day that people used to go to the ports to get incoming shipments.
Oh,
I was going to say.
I'm sorry, you said history. You said history.
Anyway, that's what it means to be black. when you talk history, people think slaves. Anyway, so they used to go and bring in the supplies. So that was the day that the ports were open for them to come get the stuff. It was Thursday in the afternoon. So then it just became like a tradition. Thursday afternoon, they all go and get the stuff.
Okay.
To go get the supplies.
Yes. Anyway, so I didn't know any of this when I was, getting
University is
off that
a
bus.
scam, guys.
It's a scam.
University is a
You don't
scam.
need to go to university.
It's a scam.
Stop.
Like
Stop. Don't waste your money. we've wasted too much
Universities,
money.
we are on our final.
We live and speak.
I wanna cry. 96.
Why do you wanna cry?
I came on this island at 72.
Damn, yeah, I understand. But still, why do you wanna cry?
I've just been expanding.
Wait,
I've been absorbing
don't
the
make it
moisture.
funny, girl. Don't make it
been
funny.
absorbing
Stop.
the
I don't want to laugh. I don't want to laugh. No,
It's
but when you get here, you gain weight. I got here and I gained weight.
It's water
and
weight,
And I
right?
went back home and there's this word. You know when someone says you've blown up, but in your language,
Yeah.
it hurts more. There's this lady that I saw was like, who's zingile. Imagine that. Sure.
Also,
Anyway.
Africans are rude, eh?
Nah, you gain weight because number one, you're on your own. You're trying to figure out your own diet. At home, it's your parents that take care of you.
Yeah. Budgets.
Number two, it's a foreign country. Some people gain weight because of stress. When I'm stressed out, I stress eat. So I gain weight because I'm stressed. And you're trying to figure out working out and school. Like, there's no structure. You have to make your own structure. So it's normal to gain weight or
Yeah,
for your weight to fluctuate.
Every time I have a shift in my lifestyle, if I get a new job, if I'm moving up, I gain. You know, as soon as I gain because I have to like restructure and reorganize everything.
Anyway, yeah. Moving.
That was really a beautiful conversation.
Yeah.
I lost
No,
weight.
we'll come back. We'll come back for more videos.
We'll come back.
But probably because you lose weight in stressful situations.
And I feel like you've got like
and it's difficult for you to gain weight in general.
Yeah, I just wasn't eating.
Your metabolism is
My mom.
But he's tall.
My
You're
mom was
very
feeding
tall.
me, and then now my mom wasn't feeding me. And my mom was bored. She wasn't feeding me.
I want to marry a mama's boy.
And then I was.
Yeah, guys, thank you so much for tuning in, and please comment what you think of the island or what you expect your uni life to be if you want. Comment, like, subscribe, share, and yeah, thank you so much for tuning in, guys. Love you so much, and we will continue with the next part where we will talk about other things.
Yeah.
So surprise. So, bye, guys.
Oh, we're kissing.
We're kissing.
I love you, I love you, I love you. Until I love you, I love you, I love you. Until I find the day.